What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be installing the Cobra RAD 480i radar detector. So pretty much all that comes in the box is the detector itself. You get a suction cup mount to place on the windshield if you want, or you have Velcro if you want to put it on the dashboard. And it gives you a power cord. It's pretty long, so it should be a pretty easy setup. You just plug it in. It powers itself whenever the car powers on. So let's get into the install. You can also download the app Drive Smarter and then go to devices, add your vehicle. I have a Dodge Charger, so I went ahead and nicknamed mine Charger, and then went ahead and put in the make, model, year, and the color. Once you have all of that, just add new device. It should connect through Bluetooth. You can hit scan for devices down at the bottom, and then it'll take a few seconds and then it connects. Then you can go ahead and hit continue, and then go ahead and pair, and then wait for a device to be connected. And once it connects, you're all set. So here we have Cobra's radar detector. So in the Dodge Charger, they give you two different options. They give you Velcro where you can put it on the dash, or they give you the suction cups where you can put it up on the windshield. Only issue with the Charger is the lip on the dashboard is not even. So if you do place it on the dash, it's going to have a slight diagonal on it, which I may be okay with. I may run that option. The other option, only thing I don't like is that it kind of can bounce on you, and the suction cups aren't the best on it. So you just slide it in the front there. Say you had it up on your windshield, press up against it, make sure it's on there secure. It will bounce a little bit on you, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever use the buttons up top, but you can still press the buttons in. It's not terrible, but it will mess with the angle where you will have to adjust it every time. But suction cups, I don't know in the heat if that'll last or not. So I may just go the Velcro route and just put it up top here. All right, so I simply removed one side of the Velcro and went ahead and stuck it to the radar detector, and I left the other piece just overlapping. And I'm just gonna peel the backing and go ahead and place it up on the dash. So I went ahead and put the other side of the Velcro on the dash. So I have one piece already on the radar detector. That way you can just simply attach it, press it down, it won't move. The only issue about doing the windshield option is when you run your cord, it's just gonna be dangling from your windshield. You can run it up behind your mirror and everything, but the cord is long, but I don't think it's that long. So we're just gonna simply plug it in, and then I'm just gonna probably run it back behind the trim, probably have it go back, pull this piece out here, run it down, and just have it plug in here. So I'm gonna pull a few pieces out and so what I used, just any plastic tool. Don't use metal, it'll bend your trim pieces and everything. Just use plastic, whatever you can get. My trim hasn't been taken out in a while, so it was a little bit hard to get out, but it's just straightforward. Just pull the clip straight out. And then I also removed the climate controls. So all I did was take the wire up, put it right behind the air vent, and then went ahead and plugged it in. I didn't want to leave all the excess at the bottom, so I went ahead and pulled the cord all the way to the top. I'm going to tuck all the excess next to the air vent. That way it's not jammed up next to the climate control since there's not a lot of space. So pretty much just make sure your cord is all the way to the right. That way it's able to clip back in. And then it just simply clips back. Just give it a little bit of pressure. I'm simply just going to wrap the cord around and then just tuck it next to the air vent. I could have used a zip tie here, but I just decided to let it hang loose. That way if I needed to pull extra cord out at any time, I can without having to remove the trim. So if you don't have the app on, when your radar detector cuts on, it'll show you this screen here. But if you do have the app, it'll show you your miles per hour.
K-band alert. K-band alert. K-band alert.
So ironically, pulled up to the gas station and there's a sheriff here. So I'm gonna pull behind him, see if he sets anything off.